rather than looking into the stars or into French philosophy, we actually look at real life and use that as the ingredients in our projects. So recently we asked ourselves if there was actually a way of telling stories with architecture, sort of going behind the scenes, looking at all the different forces of society, the cultural, the political, the economical forces that sort of influence the designs and actually shape our world and our buildings and our cities into the way they are.
Bjarke Ingels is een vooraanstaand architect uit Denemarken. Hij is ooit begonnen onder de Nederlandse architect Rem Koolhaas. Zijn ontwerpen bestaan uit woon- en werkbare ecosystemen die de natuur nabootsen. En daarbij laat hij zich leiden door toeval en ongelukken. Bjarke legt de nadruk op duurzaamheid. Zijn gebouwen filteren water en lucht, slaan zonne-energie op en hebben zelf-irrigerende groenvoorzieningen. Hij is zelfbenoemd pragmatisch utopist. Zijn doel is het creëren van sociale, efficiënte en milieuvriendelijke gebouwen. Hij gelooft in de recycle-economie en gebruikt daarvoor de wetten van de natuur.
Instead of thinking of the building as independent of nature, you think of the building and the city as an entire ecosystem. And as you sort of continue out, you go into the garden and the grass, and all the rainwater that is falling on the mountain is actually collected in a big water tank. And in dry periods, it's sort of naturally circulated. So now we have the tools and the means to actually orchestrate human life in a different way. Not by cutting down, not by saying that people can't have a car or they, can't fly on holidays, but by making sure that people can do what they want to do in a sustainable way. You're not supposed to take long, warm showers. It's not good for the environment. You're not supposed to fly on holidays because flying is bad for the environment. So gradually we get this idea that sustainable life is less fun than normal life. So we thought, why don't we focus on examples where sustainability actually increases the quality of life? Danish tradition was, in a way, boring buildings, beautifully designed. So little details, perfect, the big idea completely absent. And we wanted to somehow try to move the focus to at least include the big idea. Perhaps we could sort of turn all the apartments into penthouses, put them on a podium of cars. And because Copenhagen is completely flat, if you want to have a nice south-facing slope with a view, you have to do it yourself. So we sort of tilted the site. Then we cut up the volume so we wouldn't steal the view from my apartment. Today I showed my own apartment building and the neighbor building called the Mountain. For the same client, you see already with the Mountain, it's creating, instead of people just having private balconies, they get this sort of almost like a diagonal social space where they can actually meet each other across the different levels of the building. So this is our model. This is what it looked like last year. And essentially, the apartments form the roof of the parking. We continually try to rearrange human life on the planet, essentially refurbish the surface of our planet so it fits better to the way we want to live.